I've always been fascinated by the power of speech and how it shapes our interactions. Think about it. How many times have you zoned out during a conversation or a presentation? It's not always about what's being said, but how it's being said. Today, we're going to explore the secrets of effective communication that can transform the way people listen to you. We're starting with what not to do. Julian Treasure outlines 7 deadly sins of speaking, habits that can turn people off and make them tune out. First up is gossip. You know that juicy tidbit about your coworker? It might seem harmless, but it erodes trust. Then there's judging. When we constantly criticize others, it puts people on the defensive. Negativity is another sin, and it's like a dark cloud that can overshadow any conversation. Complaining and making excuses are 2 more habits that can push people away. They make you seem powerless and unreliable. The last 2 sins are particularly damaging to your credibility: exaggeration or lying, and dogmatism, confusing opinions with facts. These habits can make people question everything you say. Recognizing these patterns is the first step to changing them. For instance, I once caught myself complaining about work stress and noticed how quickly it soured the mood of a team meeting. Now that we know what to avoid, it's time to explore what to embrace. Treasure introduces the HAIL method, 4 cornerstones of powerful speech. H stands for honesty, being clear and straight in your communications. A is for authenticity, being yourself and standing in your own truth. I represents integrity, being your word, doing what you say, and being someone people can trust. And L is for love, wishing people well. I once saw this in action when a CEO addressed a company crisis. Her honest, authentic approach turned a potential disaster into a moment of unity. Your voice is an instrument, and like any instrument, it can be tuned and played skillfully. Treasure introduces a toolbox of speaking techniques that can help you captivate your audience. Let's start with register. That's the height of your voice. A lower register often conveys power and authority. Then there's timbre, the warmth and texture of your voice, which can make you sound more approachable or authoritative. Prosody is the sing-song, the melody in your speech. It's what makes you sound interested or bored. Pace, pitch, and volume are self-explanatory, but their impact is profound. Slowing down can add gravitas, while speeding up can convey excitement. Varying your pitch keeps listeners engaged, and controlling your volume can emphasize key points. And don't forget about the power of silence. A well-timed pause can be more impactful than any words. I've seen this in action during powerful speeches, like Martin Luther King Jr. Yes, I Have a Dream, where his masterful use of pace and pitch still captivates listeners today. Pay attention to how you speak in different situations. Are you falling into any of the 7 deadly sins? Are you embodying the HAIL principles? Practice using your voice in different ways. Play with pace, pitch, and volume. Record yourself and listen back. It might feel awkward at first, but like any skill, it improves with practice. Remember, the goal isn't to manipulate people into listening to you. It's about creating genuine connections through effective communication. When you speak with intention, avoiding negative habits and embracing positive ones, you're not just changing how you talk, you're changing how you interact with the world. And that's when people will truly want to listen to what you have to say. I've personally seen this transformation in my own life, from struggling to express my ideas clearly to leading engaging presentations that leave people inspired and motivated. We've explored the intricacies of effective speaking, from the pitfalls to avoid to the techniques that can elevate your communication. But here's the most important thing to remember. Your voice is uniquely yours. It's a powerful tool for expressing your thoughts, emotions, and ideas. By honing this tool, you're not just improving your speaking skills, you're amplifying your ability to connect, influence, and make a difference in the world. So go ahead, speak up. The world is waiting to listen.